Good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing really well. It's currently Thursday morning and I thought I would film some day in the life. So obviously I am dog grooming today, so you will see a load of my little doggos. I've just done a Pilates workout this morning because if I'm honest, grooming is just killing me. Like, I'm 25 and I literally cannot move in the morning. The other night I could not sleep just because of the insane pain in my back. So I've noticed the past 2 days. Oh, by the way, just to let you know, I'm using this skin food by Elder. It's like a really intense moisturiser. You literally need like this much because it's so thick. It's actually quite hard to get in your face. I just kind of warm it up and then pat it on. It's really, really intense. But I just like my skin to feel really moisturised. I get so dry. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I've just been in so much pain from grooming. My neck is really bad. I think I'm gonna book a massage this weekend. I don't normally do this. I don't even normally do anything of the sorts. But also I've been listening to Jane Austen, so I'm so sorry if like I start saying words like charming and off the sorts. I've been listening to the audiobook of Pride and Prejudice, it's actually really good. But yeah, I'm just in an insane amount of pain. So Pilates and yoga has actually really been helping, just doing that in the morning. Last night was probably the first night I went to bed not in pain, but then I woke up this morning in pain again. So I think I'm gonna book a neck massage. I might do like a little date me weekend this weekend where I just take myself out and like do all the things I really enjoy. I need a massage, I think, because my neck's really bad. So maybe go for a nice little massage, probably a little walk around Clifton by myself. But I don't really know what else I'm gonna do, to be honest. Just things that I really enjoy. I also, this week actually, have come off of Instagram. I don't know if it's forever or temporarily, but I had 2 panic attacks on the weekend. And there's like, I think if you do suffer with mental health, you kind of have things in place to make yourself feel better and get back to where you want to be. It takes some time. It took me about 3 years to figure out what worked for me. One of them for me is overwhelm, and Instagram makes me feel very overwhelmed. There's so many ideas, there's so many opinions, and I get so influenced by them. I just thought, you know what, I need to just take a break, and my life it feels like I have so much time. You don't realise how much time you're wasting on your phone until you kind of take it away, and yeah, I'm shocked. It's because I was reading In My Unhappy Life, I'm not too sure, I'll try to find the book later and show you. And he has a whole section on social media on it, and he just says like, treat it like an annoying person. Like when you're trying to do something, you're out with your friends and that person's like nagging you like, hey, look at me. And I was like, whoa, that's literally my phone. And there's just like loads of studies on happiness and how just not having social media can improve your happiness by an insane amount. So I was like, what was the point? What am I doing this for? I felt like pure guilt initially because a lot of my business is on social media, but I do not need social media to run my business at all. It's just there purely for the benefit of others. And I was just like, why am I doing it? Like, what am I actually getting out of it apart from stress? And not really anything, unless you want like someone to message you saying, oh, my dog looks cute. Apart from that, there's not really anything. Obviously there's like connection with other groomers, but to be honest, just having this freedom at the moment for myself has been so nice. It's so peaceful. I've read the past 3 nights, which I haven't done in the longest time. I feel really organised, I feel really calm. I don't feel manic. I often feel like there's so much going on in my brain. Guys, I don't even know what I'm saying to you. I think I'm just going off rambling.
This is Lottie and she is a Shishon. She has improved so much over the past year. We did have one period where she was really struggling with grooming. She has to have hydrotherapy for her hips and she's had surgery on her eyes, so she's been through the walls a bit, but we finally got there and she's doing so much better now. What are you doing? This is Murphy. He's a cockapoo and I've groomed him since he was 12 weeks old. We always have a little cuddle before his groom. He ends up getting super excited, so we have to have a little chill out before we go into a full grooming session. I did notice a few little mats on his ears, so I just removed them before I get him wet, just because matting just takes hours to dry and it would need it to have been removed anyway, so I just removed them before we do a full bath. This is Rory and he's a Bichon and he gets shaved completely bald. They always ask for him super short. I think it's just more convenient for them, and honestly, if that's what works for them, I am here for it. I cannot deal with when people want to keep the dog really long and they can't maintain the coat, so more than happy to shave a dog super short if it's easier for them and it's kinder for the dog. It's really common for white dogs or beige dogs to have allergies, especially seasonal allergies, and as you can see on Rory, all of these red/brown sort of stains on him is where he's been licking himself from a seasonal allergy. So I just used a sensitive puppy shampoo on him today just because I didn't want to irritate his skin anymore. But I would always be mindful with beige or white dogs anyway, because they are a lot more sensitive to other coloured breeds.
Is this fun?
you sausage. You silly sausage. Is it nice? Hello, we are back. My hair is very fuzzy. I've just given up with it. I don't know what to do with it. It's not straight, it's not curly, it's just, I don't know. I have no idea what to do with it, so we've shoved it up as usual. I am currently itching my knee because I've been kneeling on the floor grooming and I've got hairs in my knees. I'm about to head down to Holland and Barrett to pick up a few bits and bobs, which I'll show you guys when I've got them. And I really want to get a new lipstick because I'm really liking orangey sort of tones at the moment, and this is just a little bit too pink for me. So I think I'm going to go try find a little orange lipstick, and then got so many hair splinters in my knee. Me and Sam are going to talk to the mortgage advisor because we have a big old meeting today. It's like a 2-hour long meeting it's like all of our paperwork, all of like the technical stuff that we can't really do, all of the stuff with our solicitor, blah blah blah. I don't really know what this part entails. I've honestly been feeling sick all day. I'm just like so nervous. I don't know why. I feel like I was talking to my nail tech about it, and she was saying, is it like that feeling when you're like walking through an airport and you know when you go through like the scanning bit and it like beeps if like you've got metal on you, or like they search your bags, you know, you're like walking through and you're thinking, oh my god, what if I suddenly have drugs on me, even though I've never taken drugs in my life? What if I suddenly have drugs on me? I feel like that's the sort of situation I feel I'm in. I'm so nervous about it. I'm like, oh, shit, what if I accidentally money laundered, which I haven't, but do you know what I mean? I'm like panicking about stuff that's not even happened, but I think it's because it's so important to me, and this is such a big thing and I'm really excited about it. I just want it to go well. So I will update you after we've spoke to the mortgage advisor as well. But anyway, let's go head to Holland and Barrett. One of my favourite places on the earth. I am turning into my gran, like my mum tells me all of the time. My gran used to take us to Holland and Barrett all of the time and get us like these little health crisps sort of things. And I love it, and I literally live for Holland and Barrett. So I will sit there now, show you what I got, and then we will go head to the mortgage advisor. Also, before we head out, I literally cannot stop listening to audiobooks on Spotify. I've been listening to Pride and Prejudice because I watched Persuasion on Netflix and I was like, I love this. I literally love a romance. It's like my favourite thing ever. So I decided to listen to Pride and Prejudice just because I find the books kind of hard to read. But it's by, let me show you who reads them. The Sleepy Bookshelf, and it's this lovely lady, and she reads basically a nighttime story every night, and one of the books she reads is Pride and Prejudice, which is what I've been listening to while I've been grooming, and it's so relaxing. Absolutely love it. I'm going to put it on now while I drive. And yeah, I thought I'd just share that with you guys. You may enjoy it. She's got loads on here. She's got like Wind in the Willows. It depends how old you are. Wizard of Oz. The Soul That Is Not at Home. I don't know what that is. White Magic. There's a few on here I've not heard of. But yeah, I've been really, really enjoying it. And also, I personally find when someone reads something out that has words that you've never heard of before, because obviously Pride and Prejudice is super old, so there's like context in there that I don't necessarily understand, but when someone reads it out, it's much easier for me to process in my head. Anyway, I'm actually going to go now. I'm going to turn this on and drive to pick up my collections from Holland and Barrett. I'll quickly show you guys what I got in Holland and Barrett. So as soon as I walked in, they had these Huel protein shakes when you walked in. I've not tried the banana one. I'm not really a fan of protein shakes, but I haven't eaten that much today, and I know if I've got to sit for a 2-hour meeting, I am going to get hungry, so I'm going to have that in a minute. I also was so excited because they had mango kombucha. Oh my gosh, kombucha is one of my favourite things ever. This is something I drank all of the time when my anxiety was really, really bad, because I started reading a book called The Mind-Gut Connection. I think that's what it's called, and it's basically saying how disruption in the gut can cause anxiety and depression, and I started drinking this because it's full of good microbes for your gut, and I just become kind of obsessed. I've tried loads of them, but I've never had the mango one, so I picked that one up. And then my online order, I picked up some vitamin E. It's helped to protect you from stress. So with that book that I've been reading, the period power book, they recommended vitamin E on the lead up to your period, so I bought some of that. And they also recommended magnesium. So what I actually ended up buying, which is so random, because I've been looking for a coffee substitute because I get such a crash after a coffee. I wanted an alternative, and this come up, and it actually has magnesium in it. So it's like a cereal drink from barley, rye and chicory. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I'm going to try this instead of a coffee. It says it has a mild coffee taste, but I will test that one out and let you guys know. But I'm quite looking forward to that. And then I also picked up some cod liver oil because I have these all the time and they just ran out. So that's my little collection at the moment. I am absolutely shattered. I am so tired. We just sat for 2.5 hours with the mortgage advisor, talking us through like life insurance and council tax and all of that jazz. We need to fill out our solicitor's forms. My eyes are like burning from so much information being thrown at me. But I'm going to make myself a coffee sort of thing with this barley cup. Don't know what it's going to be like. I'm going to try it and see if there's a good coffee alternative because it has no caffeine in. So I wanted to see what it's like because I love the coffee taste, but I just don't like the crash. So let's give this a go.
Reflection made your eyes red. You said you have a secret, may reveal on the portrait. We dressed up as well as others, fancy oversized.